What's up guys, Woo here, back again with another Division 2 video. Guys, this is my solo DPS build. I've been using in PvE content, I've been using this to farm the DZ, I've been using this heroic control points, I've been using this for heroic solo missions. It's a solo build. That's where I find this shines. It can be used in a team, it has decent group synergy, it is your up close and personal. It is, again, just get someone up there who's just going to cause some damage, just going to cause a little bit of a distraction because you're hitting hard, you have a lot of survivability on this build. I love rolling with this. It is something that I didn't think would work, but it works exceedingly well on this setup. So if you enjoyed this video, guys, you know what to do, thumbs doodle. That really helps me and the channel and this video. And then, guys, if you're not subbed to the channel, drop the woo bomb on the sub button, ding the bell to be notified when I upload my content, guys. Let's woo this. The build. Now guys, yes, this is the build. This is a DPS build that can elevate me to skill tier 5, which is good because that's extra survivability on my fixer drone. That's that extra sexy whacker healing, and that survivability on that tanky shield, which goes from 2 million health to 4 million health. And I'll demonstrate shortly in the range. But guys, this is all about DPS with a nice smidgen of lovely skill repair that keeps me in the game longer, that keeps me up close and personal. I like this, I really do. I didn't think I would. I was a little bit skeptical about utilizing this at first, and when you get into it and start using this, you think, screw it, this is freaking awesome, this is really good. If you like my playstyle, which is aggressive, getting up close and personal. And yeah, you could go down the tanky route, but guys, I love big numbers that just shed off NPCs. I love seeing those lovely sexy crits, and I love that skill damage. So, you know, the tankiness for me doesn't really cut the mustard, but this, yeah guys, this is awesome. Let's go through this. So, 5 offensive, 1 utility stat, 13 little red attributes and 2 little yellow attributes, guys. So you can see where this is shining. It's all about the damage output on this build. Technician is go-to. And that's because I have 1 skill tier, but however, we know, guys, we do know that Technician offers that +1 skill tier that puts me to skill tier 2. With this build, I will get to skill tier 5 consistently. Guys, consistently, because I'm dealing some nice damage in heroic content, and NPCs don't last too long whilst I'm up close and personal with the setup. It's just crazy. So you will be consistently at skill tier 5, which is an elevation of skill healing and an elevation of tankiness on your Crusader shield. Let's go for the setup. Guys, Coyote's Mask. I love this on most of my DPS hybrid builds. It's there because, one, it's a great team synergy. You're only buffing your teammates, which is awesome. That's a great thing. And then with this, it also buffs you. And that gives you extra crit damage and crit chance, which, again, on most builds, it's essential. As I'm rolling solo, it's only going to elevate the build even more. So, Coyote's Mask is key. And you can see, guys, this is God Sausage Roll. It's brilliant. It also has an 11.8% offensive critical hit damage mod, which just elevates my crits. Pack Instincts. You and all allies gain a bonus based on the distance of the last enemy you hit. So that 0 to 15 meter range, you're going to get 25% critical hit damage. That 15 to 25 meter range, you're getting 10% crit chance and 10% critical hit damage. And that 25 meter, again, those long firefights, you're going to get 25% critical hit chance. Doesn't happen that often. But again, when you are, you'll be at that 25 crit chance, which you don't need, to be fair, because I'm already rolling at 54% crit hit chance, so it is what it is. But most firefights are going to be in that 0 to 25 meter range, which is key to this build because it elevates it even more. The holster is Seska Viroba SRO, and that's crit chance 10%. Again, that's nice. Weapon damage, crit damage, and crit chance. If I can get some more crit damage, guys, it would be the perfect piece. The knee pads, they are Fenris Group AB, and that's 10% assault rifle damage, max weapon damage, 5.4% crit chance, 12% critical hit damage. The gloves are Grupo Sombre SA, which is critical damage as the brand cert bonus. And again, guys, that's just key. You need that because you're dealing some nice crits on this build. So again, this is a max crit build, guys. You're going to need as much critical hit damage as possible. So yeah, it's nice to have Grupo Sombre somewhere on your build. Crit chance, crit damage, again, in a very sexy place. Could be a little bit higher, of course, but it is what it is. Now, the backpack is the named backpack from Walker Harris & Co. It is the Matador backpack. And I like this. I really, really do. And you see the rolls are good. They're not great. They're good. So 12.3% weapon damage. Again, we love a little bit more. Crit chance of max. Crit hit damage 10.8% and an 11.6% critical hit damage mod. The talent is Perfect Adrenaline Rush. Whenever you're within 10 meters of an enemy, gain 23% bonus armor for 5 seconds. And this stacks up to 3 times. Which is really good. So that's an extra 69% effectively armor. And that's really good. And again, you just need to get in enemies' faces with this. It's great. The cooldown is 5 seconds. So again with this, guys, just rush enemies. Again, it's perfect adrenaline rush. Exactly my kind of playstyle is that pull up the shield, get up close and personal with NPCs. You're going to hit hard, and it hit even harder when you look at the chest piece talents. It synergizes to a T. So I like this. I think this is really good, and it suits me and the way I play the game. And then we have the chest piece, which is Alps Summit Armament. That's 20% repair skills. You're thinking, Mr. Woo, why do I need repair skills on this build? Because I want a bit of survivability. Again, 726k armor. You are hitting exceptionally hard on the build, which is great, which is absolutely awesome. But I like a bit of survivability. It keeps me alive longer. I have the bonus armor on the backpack, which is decent. And then we have this piece, which has that 12% critical damage, 20% repair skills, and then a 19% repair skills mod. Again, that's more survivability. That is my fixer drone putting in a shift there to keep me alive. But then we have the talent Intimidate. While you have bonus armor, amplifies total weapon damage by 35% to enemies within 10 meters. I've been critting over 600k on this. Yes, 600k. Yeah, so you can imagine how hard this hits and how it is often procced because you are consistently in the battle up close and personal. Again, with the perfect adrenaline rush, we'll boost this and boost your weapon damage output, which is great. But having the repair skills keeps you in the fight longer, which is great, and that's why I've coupled it with that, and it works very nice for me. So you got 20% from the brand set, you got 20% on the attribute, you've got, what's it, 19% there, so that's, what's that, 59%, and then you have 10% from, yes guys, the skill healing on technician, so that's 69% extra repair skills, and that only buffs it, and again, I'd like to see those ticks. We'll demonstrate in the range just how decent it is on a DPS build. Then we go through the weapons. Mechanical Animal. Look at this, guys. It's God Roll. I use this in most of my builds because it is awesome. Future Perfection. Weapon kills grant 1+ skill tier for 19 seconds, and it stacks up to 3 times. Weapon kills at skill tier 6 grants overcharge for 15 seconds, and the cooldown is 90 seconds. I'm at skill tier 2, so the best I can get is skill tier 5. So I'm not going to get overcharge, which is fine. I'm happy with that. Well, I'm not happy, but it is what it is. However, I'm getting extra damage because I'm invested more into offensive stats and crits. So, for me, getting to skill tier 5, that is tankiness on the shield, and that is tankiness through the fixer drone, and that's a nice whack of healing, which is awesome. So, I'm cool with this. And then we have crit chance, rounds, crit chance, and crit chance as the mods. I thought I did have a crit damage one, but I don't. But if I would have swapped that out, maybe 5% less crit chance, and again, because that 50% is the sweet spot, and then guys, yes, extra crit damage. Secondary is the Baker's Dozen. I use this, it's powerful. Again, there's no real rifle damage unless it's the core attribute and from the technician brand specialization. But again, you know, you switch this, you're critting 1.5 million quite easily. It's powerful. So it's nice to have this, again, a nice change. Pop that and you just boom, boom, boom. It's great. Perfect lucky shot. Magazine capacity is increased by 30%. Missed shots from cover have 100% chance to return to the magazine. I use this, again, if I'm in a little bit of trouble, bit of strife. Again, jump in the cover, use this, happy days, NPC's done. It's simple. Now, crit chance, and I believe there's optimal range on there to boot. Sidearm, don't use it, guys, but there it is, the backup boomstick. A nice 1.4 million damage. So if you do use it, it's going to hit hard. Pumped up, reloading grants plus 1% weapon damage for 10 seconds, and it stacks up 25 times. But again, I don't use it, guys. I just like the look of the damn thing. Now, guys, let's take a look at the skills. Now, the Fixer Drone is my healing device. So that's 45,385 healing, which is decent. It's decent for a skill tier 2, but that will be elevated very shortly, and I'll show you how. So duration, armor repair, and health. My primary skill is the Crusader Ballistic Shield. Again, guys, you could use, if you wanted to, you could use something like Firewall Spec. Again, you lose a skill tier, so you know you're not going to get up to 4 million health, but still that is an option because you do have some nice health mods on the setup. But again, I like Technician because I want that 10% skill healing as well. So with this, my base health is 2.3 million. Let's take a look at the mods. They are shield health, holstered regeneration, and shield health. So guys, that's the setup. Let's take a look at the stats. So 54% critical hit chance, 148% critical hit damage. In terms of these both, now I have not even touched, through the watch, this is the SHD level boost. Sorry guys. Yeah, I've not touched crit chance on that. So what you could do with this build, once you start to get it maxed, you can look at other scenarios. You could put some armor regen on there or some weapon handling on there, again, to make your build, you know, pretty strong. Again, more survivability. And crit damage, I am around about 17%, so I've got another 3% to get out of that just yet. But again, 150% is a good place to be on this setup. It's a really nice place to be, but the more the merrier on the build, of course. Now, 86.8% all weapons damage, which is tasty. 40% assault rifle damage bonus, which is decent. Let's just take a look at this. A little bit of hazard protection. I'm still working my way through that on the good old watch. Literally no skill haste, but it doesn't bother me, guys. It really doesn't. I like the elevation of skill tiers, which is more health and more healing from the fixer drone. I'm happy with that, guys. I really, really am. So guys, you've seen the build. Let's take a look at how powerful it can be and how it can elevate your skills. So in the range, you can see Adrenaline Rush is procced. So I'm just going to take these down. Let's just change this first, guys. Let's go on to very hard. We don't want to, again, shoot these little red bars. They mean diddly squat if we're doing heroic content. So let's take a look. Let's just reload. And what I want to do is just make sure I get those additional skill tiers, just to take a look at the healing. Healing first goes up to 62,549. Good. And then we have the shield health goes over 4 million. And that will be available as long as I'm still killing guys. That's it. If I'm in the fight, if I'm taking them down, so we'll just pop the fixer drone. Again, that will drop down to 2. But again, guys, I will pick that back up. 3. Again, general crits from here. Again, 350k quite easily. This will be elevated, of course. I'm just skill tier 4. $436k headshots, and again, guys, this is just in the range. Missions, it shreds, it really does, and it's a really good alternative. And you can see, guys, through the healing, there you go, that's skill tier 5, that's some nice healing, survivability, and also that 4 million tanky shield. Like this is my solo build, guys. I'm loving this for PvE. It's really good, a really good alternative way to roll. And again, get them up close and personal with these NPCs. Get an extra 35% weapon damage for the chest piece, the extra bonus armor on the backpack, and then you have the mechanical animal that is just going to shift the gears up on your skill tiers. You know you're in a good place with this build. It is really, really strong in PvE. But guys, let me know what you think in the comment section. Is this something you feel you can run with? Guys, I feel this is a solo man's dream. It has everything, in my opinion. But guys, hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.